Andrew's backing the drill down the yard ready for changing its tines. Well, the paddle board's over to tines. Don't know if he's going to fold it up to fit through or just do it here, I'm not sure. The plan is take all these green ones off so that they're not in the way because they're pretty spiky. Then take these off, put the new ones on, which are going to be these. Put the set of them on, then put them on. And then we're also going to take off the marker arms because they're just getting away and we don't use them anyway. Woohoo! That is a liner for the boiler incline auger. John sorted it with someone to roll it, so we slide them in and it'll, because it's obviously worn out, and then we can put the new auger on top of it. So that's going to be a wet day job. Believe it or not, it is the bateman's birthday, so it is here. Central Crop Sprayers are here doing the MOT on it. Checking all the nozzles, putting out the right amount. They've got half of them on, it's looking better already. They've been changed as well to the ones that are less worn. I mean, you can see, maybe on this one. Actually, that's probably an original because it's got only 4 holes and now they have 5. So, yeah, got our money's worth out of them. But yeah, it's a little bit different because they do have 5 holes now, so you can change the depth even more. You can see where there's no carbide, how they were. The carbide's obviously really strong. So we'll probably have to mess around with some of the settings. In fact, there's a pin missing out of that one. Pin come out of there, to get the angle just right once that's on. Might have to, yeah. And we've been taking the marker arms off because they're just getting away. But I think we'll take this bracket off because otherwise it just sticks out. It looks a bit ugly. Got the lads some toothbrushes yesterday from class. Only £7. Perfect, that Morg. We're trying to get that set so it's in the right position, but what we've realised is these are bolted on the wrong plane. They should be 90 degrees round, so when we put that in that hole, it kicks that up and everything just goes wrong, so we're going to have to take them off. These are even actually tightened up as well, and twist them 90 degrees. Oh! Oscar and Morgan we've just been looking at the field to see if it's drying up. Oscar and Morgan have finished putting these on, realised they've got them 90 degrees wrong on the box section, so they're just taking them off now and putting them back on again in the right plane. So we flipped it up out of the way to get at it easier. Yeah, we've got it set now, so if you look at the angle of these sort of curvy plates compared to the ones down there, and we've still got loads of adjustment. We can put them down, lift them up, whereas before we were in the sort of wrong place with the whole thing. Good news, these are back in stock. In fact, it's probably easier to show you the one I'm wearing. So the last batch just disappeared. Anyway, the back, get yourself on the website. Better than an Easter egg because it lasts longer and doesn't make you fat. We were going to convert the Claydon to Isobus so it runs through the computer, but we can't afford that because we're probably going to better Hoe instead. So we're going to convert the power supply so it comes through the Isobus, and then it just makes it easier to take on and off without having to have a big Anderson coupler going on the batteries. So that's Morgan's little task now. Yeah. We're taking off the side plates now to make it a bit neater, and then we'll stick them on a pallet on a container out the way somewhere. If ever we trade it in, they'll want them back, won't they, for someone that maybe doesn't have GPS. It's so affordable now though that pretty much every tractor's got it. That's all together now. We think it's about rightly spaced, but we'll go and have a play in a field, put them legs up a little bit as well. Yeah, you've not seen the Claydon Hoe in action, so I'll show you now, because I went out with Jeff Claydon on Monday with it, and I was really impressed with the job it was doing and how simple it was to drive. Jeff's gonna show me his hoe working through this week.
That you've come today, because this is the first one I'm doing.
9-10k then. It's just I'd just be worried that the GPS would fail and it'd throw it all out. It's bang on, isn't it, down the middle of the road, that wheel?
Yeah.
And that's just with RTK.
That's using RTK. Yeah. So I found RTK drive it more accurately than I can.
Oh, definitely. And how long will it take for the wheelings to spring back up?
Usually about a week. You'll see that nearly disappeared. They spring back up. The secret is to run on when the ground is dry enough and the cleats are not actually crimping into the ground.
Yeah, you're not squashing it in.
You're not squashing it into the ground, and you have good cleats on the tyres, and that doesn't crimp the plants quite so badly. And we've found that there's no point in going for narrow wheels because you get more pressure and you crimp the plants more than having a wider tyre on good treads.
Them hybrid tyres we've got on our Valtra at the moment, they've got like a central band of diamonds, and they reckon on grass the cleats don't cut it as much because you've basically got more tyre, if you will, on the floor, a higher contact area to spread the load a bit.
So, you know, that would be ideal to keep them. You've got to keep the tyres up. If you run with a full tyre, that will crimp all the plants over, and then the rows will take longer to come up.
Yeah.
Not on a good tyre. The wider the cleats are, the better it is.
Yeah. The hose found a piece of metal before your tractor tyre has. So there you go, pull that black grass out as well. Can't really see where it's been, other than the fact it's chopped the black grass up. I'll show you the hoe design. So it flicks up a little bit at the end, and if it can't quite get the whole clump, it knocks it out the soil by having them wingtips, like little mini aeroplanes, carbide on the front as well. Just joking with Jeff that it's 6 years since I was last here. That's 16 years, I think, since we last visited. He said, yeah, we've both got older. I said, but yeah, but you've always looked old. So let's have a look. He's done this row here. Done that one, done that one. He's filled the hole in here. That's why there's bits of concrete and bits of metal. Let's fill it going past. Easy. Well, it's living through that. Yeah, so that's Jeff with his Claydon Hoe. So I think we need to do some hoodies to help pay for it. Or you can get one of these. Might do a limited edition. We're gonna make a pin anyway, because I can't find one the right size, but I also can't find the grinder. Just drill a hole now. Focus. Got to drill a 2.5mm hole. I'm just going to step up now to one big enough for a linch pin, or I could be lazy and just do it to one big enough for an R clip maybe, but R clips can sometimes get pulled out, so that's a bit hot. Maybe I can go to a 5mm or something. That's going to be a bit big. That should be all right. I got them off a recommendation off James from class, because someone had lent him one and said they were really sharp, so he bought some and then I used his and they were good, and then I bought some, so if I ever need drill bits I always buy them. But someone put something on the internet the other day that is it carbide drill bits, £88,000 a tonne there worth of scrap. So you can see why they're so dear to start with. Nearly through. Just like they make them new. Stick that in there, job done. Got wet there.
It's not going to leak anyway.
He's put a bit of tyre sealant in these just to keep him puncture proof. It's amazing what you find in the green waste. It's if you've seen a lower low, it's a painting of the Madonna, isn't it?
I don't know, I've never seen it.
You're too young for a lower low.
Yeah.
Someone will get it. Oscar's been up to Brookhouse and mown the lawn. He's just gonna mow this one. Sounds like he's picked the kid's toy up. Let it dry and then we'll hoover it up tomorrow while he's got the mower on. We just found that the fitting on the fence free flow return is a different size to the Valtra free flow return. The last time we had it on a tractor, it was on the T235. So we'll have to try and find the hydraulic fitting now to make it fit this. Time to put some beans in the drill and calibrate it up, ready for sowing tomorrow. Muck spreaders going for a quick muck spread for a neighbour. The muck plate needs dusting off, I better just catch him up. Yeah, he's got some muck to spread tomorrow, so he's come and grabbed it now. This turns the drill on and off when you lift up at the end, but it was on the Valtra last, so we just need to put it back to that line there so it's right. Quite a bit of muck fell off when we were messing with the drill, so I'm just going to sweep it off with the bristle brush because someone's took the big rotary brush off. It's quite easy with this though because it's so smooth, the yard now, it does a good job. Dead easy today's birthday bumper. Ash, I think it's his birthday, just to keep up the good work, but happy birthday if it is. 112,439, and also Bateman, it's Bateman's birthday. The Bateman arrived a year ago today, so yeah, I can't believe that's gone pretty quick, hasn't it really? But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll get some beans in tomorrow, and hopefully it's going to be a good day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.